This is my review for Luigi's Mansion 3. It's not scary.
Not once did I pee my pants.
Gather round and listen to a tale of brave souls, big and small, where they go on adventures, where they may trip but never fall. Trials, triumphs, and doing their best. Join us, friends, on a stumble quest. Last time on Stumble Quest.
Out from the building comes Dockmaster Graka.
So we found the source of these pearlescent undead. It is the woman we brought with us. However, we explained the situation and it really doesn't feel like she had any ill intentions. She was trying to find a cure-all, a medicine, and it seems to have worked too well and brought these creatures back to life.
Of interest to Oswalt, while you're working with Damia, while you're reviewing note, there's a whole lot of things that you do recognize on separate pages completely. They're not in the same sections of notes as all the other things. These symbols, they were provided to me from the last visitor I got, which was years and years ago now.
Do you happen to remember this fella's name?
It started. It was a C.
Oh, fuck off.
Cal.
Cat. That's it. Cal.
Oswalt turns around and runs full speed to the bar. And then Oswalt looks around really quick, sees Art, and just kind of starts walking towards you. And so, hey, we got a little bit of a situation going on. Do you remember when the Guild Hall got blown up, and the guys in the Great Cloak, and then there was a guy who looked real plain. His name's Cal, and he's real dick. He fucking I think he set Damia up, or is trying to, because she knows him, and they met, and he's been giving her stuff and weird ass fucking symbols.
This symbol belongs to a religious group. I just can't remember which god it is.
Okay. Yeah.
So you recognize the basic sketch that she gave you as the symbol of the Church of the One God, also known as the Church of the True God.
Oh dear.
Knack sits down with Brix and looks at the cards.
Hey, what you playing?
Just a little game. First round's free. How about that?
And she's just shuffling them around.
I like how one part of the party goes off to go and figure out plot, and the other part of the party is just committing crime.
Knack is being corrupted.
Brix is
This is
already...
exactly what D&D is supposed to be.
Yeah, this is what D&D is supposed
This is
to be.
D&D.
Yeah.
We need people to keep the plot moving forward.
Hashtag
And we need
soft
people
girl.
to fuck around.
So, you guys are still kicking around in Darkrai. Scarlet and Art were researching things to do with the Church of the One God, aka the Church of the True God.
With no luck at all.
With no luck. Aside from, you know that it's until recently, essentially just a tiny little cult that no one gave a shit about.
Yeah.
And Scarlet remembers that they had been practicing some sort of magic, but that is also relatively new, because Art has been like, I really didn't do shit at all before. You all reported back to Dockmaster Graka, and just reported on everything, brought back Damia Lovitz to help research on the thing, and essentially stand trial and all that to basically just answer for all the shit that has gone wrong, unbeknownst to her.
Wait, they're not gonna kill her or anything.
No, they just have to basically figure out exactly how much, like, how guilty of a party she is, how much
How
of it
guilty
was
she
intentional
be.
and how much she should be answering for, and blah blah blah, and what should be done about it. And then Brix was fleecing Libra for all of his money, and you were figuring out a ploy to steal a boat, I think?
No,
Yeah.
to win a boat.
To win a boat. When we actually ended, everybody was getting into bed after all of that. We still have, I think, 2 or 3 more days before Knack's stuff is done.
And I think we, worked through the night.
Yeah.
And
You fell asleep.
Art has only
Art passed the fuck
Yeah.
out.
slightly fallen asleep at the library.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Art hasn't been able to properly meditate because of
No.
just the worst dreams
Yeah.
of this big fucking overly illuminated white hallway
Yeah.
with doorways and people suffering.
Yeah.
And Oswald's
Great. As is pretty normal for the area, it's kind of like a gloomy, overcast morning. So the sun is poking out in rays here and there, but it's pretty kind of gray overall. The clouds kind of have like an orangish glow early in the morning. Y'all wake up. There's crickets and things. Art is probably exhausted and hasn't properly slept.
It's fine. I used the ring. I'm not exhausted. I'm fine.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's been liberally using that recently.
I don't know how many charges are left on that, but probably
idea.
not many.
No idea.
He fell asleep at the table, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, you guys were reading.
Yeah.
Art was,
Feel
I
like
believe,
maybe-
carrying a bunch of books and then passed out.
No, I think passed out on top of a bunch of books
Yeah.
that he had brought.
Poor boy.
Yeah.
Like when you wake up, Scarlet has moved all the fucking books away, and she
An
has like
important thing.
she has like bunched up her cape under you so that you have a pillow to sleep on at least.
Thank you.
crickets and things wake you up, like the sounds of bugs chirping.
Loud crickets.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
Well,
they're big.
You guys are in a swamp. There's tons of bugs everywhere.
Jesus.
Cicadas and crickets, other forms of insects that make sounds.
They never shut up.
They never do. Thank you. That
They just all sound like Jeph.
exactly.
It's just so many Jeph noises everywhere.
Yeah, can you just like overlap
Yeah.
that a little bit? In...
Here, hold on. Everybody go quiet and then make a bunch of those noises.
That's
Now make different noises.
So
Make a different-
gargly.
Make a different bug noise.
Cool.
I know something like
Thank you.
Like a kookaburra. Yeah.
wait, do it
And
now.
then one
Do it
guy
again.
way in the distance.
Adam, please overlap all of those things.
With all those shenanigans happening as you awake, the last few days' tasks are still fresh in your minds.
I can say honestly, Oswalt's really just going back and forth between the inn and the work area around the zombie thing to keep it, one, under control, but two, he doesn't trust the village to not be shitty to Damia,
That's pretty fair.
so he doesn't want to leave her alone.
That's pretty fair. For the most part, when you are approaching the work area and you meet back up with Damia and the other guards and researchers that are accompanying this whole endeavor are around, it's not... People aren't outright being aggressive towards her, but there's definitely an air of mistrust about her. But the people who are working with her and you to figure out how to either reverse or prevent further infection with this whole thing, there's enough trust there so that like any tests or progress being made on her part isn't just being thrown out or thrown in her face or anything like that. It's just everyone one step back from the actual research team is a little mistrusting of her.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. Oswalt he's not actively aggressive towards the village or anything, but he saw how quickly they turned on him as soon as some jackass was like, "Oh, Boogans, it's his fault." And so he doesn't hate these people or anything, but he thinks they're stupid.
Is it somewhat of a familiar feeling?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And I mean, that's probably because it was the two bullies, but how do I word this in a nice way? I guess I can't. He's looking down on a bunch of them a little bit, where he's like, I can't trust these knuckle draggers to not be scared of me because they heard a bump in their house. So he's kind of sticking with the crew, Damia, and then the other researchers, because I would think by this point he has a good rapport with them and trusts them a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. The whole research team is pretty good. The guards just adjacent to the research team are a little less good, but they're still, for the most part, all right. They're mostly mistrusting of Damia, not so much of Oswalt. They're pretty cool with Oswalt. And the rest of the town, like everybody else further out in the circles away from the whole endeavor, are honestly fairly neutral.
Yeah.
There's no outright hostility towards anybody.
And
but
well, that's the thing I was going to say. I'd imagine based off of, those two guys were turning people in the village to be distrustful of Oswald, and then they made asses of themselves, and then they kind of dismissed what they were told.
Yeah.
So I would imagine the village is not suspicious of Oswalt, but he's annoyed that it even went that far. So he just...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He's just kind of got a bit of a fuck these people vibe. He doesn't really get angry anymore. He just kind of gets disappointed with people, because in his mind, he goes, I brought you one of these things alive and saved the fucking headmaster's daughter, and you people think I'm here causing this shit? Because in his mind, he goes, the way he sees it is, if I was causing this shit, you would all just be dead now, because I would have no reason to play games. So
that's pretty fair.
He's a little fed up with ignorant assholes that fly off the handle over the smallest thing that they don't understand. So he's a little grumpy, but that's about it. I don't want to paint it like he's...
Yeah. I got you. Yeah. As far as progress on your research has gone over the passage day...
We're making progress.
It's gone fairly well insofar as figuring out which aspects of the concoctions are causing X reactions to it. As far as reverse engineering it and figuring out how to either cure it or prevent it in the future, it's slower going, but it's not like totally at a loss. So you're slowly kind of figuring it out. You've narrowed it down to a few ingredients and a few of the symbols and things.
Yeah. I would imagine because now that they know where to look because of Damia.
Yeah, exactly. So all of her notes really jump-started that, and so it's going well.
Yeah, good. Cool. And then, that's basically his focus for the next few days. He's just going to go back and forth and stick with Damia and research his ass off. I would also assume he sees this as an opportunity to learn some shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because she's, she's also a necromancer and quite a bit older than Oswalt, so presumably has more experience.
Higher level than Oswalt.
Yes.
Necromancer, level 50.
Yeah. Considering she has Mage Hand constantly cast on one of her limbs, presumably she's also multi-classed into Wizard.
Yeah, that's pretty beefy.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I would say after research was fairly fruitless as far as this cult has gone, Art's probably helping out with you guys. If it's on the topic of curing and trying to reverse engineer some kind of remedy to this that they could fix the creatures or whatever, he's probably kind of all in on that aspect.
Yeah, Art's been interested in the potion making.
Yeah, he's been researching potion making and stuff, and it's very novice level, but still it's probably the place where he feels the most useful right now. And I would say he's just trying to keep busy.
During the day, while they're working in the lab, Knack is standing guard but really is just keeping an eye on Damia and being very untrusting. He's one of the people being rude about it.
Brix goes up to Knack while he's standing guard. She tugs on his ghillie suit. I'm assuming he's still wearing it kind of like a cape or whatever.
Yeah.
Like to the side. Yeah, so she just tugs on it.
And she's like, hey, buddy, hey, okay, so.
Knack looks around to make sure that nobody's paying attention and leans down and says, maybe we should go outside. What the fuck?
Rhymes.
She's got a little toothpick and she's like, yeah, okay. And she like flicks it.
Knack takes one more glance over at Damia and squints. He's being very unhelpful today.
I was gonna say I rolled. Art does not notice you leave or like this exchange. So
Yeah.
Knack,
like, oh, next god.
Knack shuffles Brix out the door. And they go around back.
And she takes out a little baggie of coins, and it's got the 6 gold in it from previously.
The night prior.
Yeah. And she hands it to Knack, and she's like, okay,
Here is seed money.
and then she hands him the bottle of wine, and she is like,
Here is seed wine. This'll make sense, trust me.
He's crouched down on one knee now.
yeah. And she's like,
I need you to go to the bazaar. I am Katsana non grata right now. So,
This goes right over Knack's head.
so I need you to...
Is that your new alias?
Sure, we'll go with that. I need you to take this money and this wine and get yourself some towny clothes, because what you got going on right here,
she sort of just like motions to his whole body.
sticks out like a sore thumb. Like the biggest sore thumb. Like you got your claw stuck in some real shit and now it's gone.
Knack is
My God.
horribly offended. He's like, what's wrong with this?
You look cool. Listen, you look super cool. You look super badass. Mwah. Wouldn't change a thing. Except I need you to change everything right now.
I love this.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Incognito.
Yes, I need you to sort of blend into the crowd tonight because, baby, we're putting on a show.
Can do. El Capitan.
Just get yourself the equivalent of, like, cargo shorts and a t-shirt. Can you do that?
Cargo shorts, t-shirt. Got it.
Yeah.
These words mean nothing. But
Yeah,
neither of you. Well, maybe to
Maybe
you.
me.
Medieval equivalent
Yeah.
of it.
Get yourself some ye old cargo shorts.
And ye old
T-shirt.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Knack does what can only be described as a bug wink. He says, all right, little thief. I got you.
Maybe don't refer to me as little thief in front of other people, but yes, thank you.
Right, cats. What did you say?
Katsana non grata.
Cats on a non grade day. Got you.
Cool.
Got this.
Meet me by the docks when the sun starts to go down.
And then she's just like, woo, 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 and then like disappears into the shadows.
Knack claps his hands together. He's like, oh, this is so exciting. And he looks around nervously, stands up, and
From the
goes,
shadows, go get some clothes.
okay, I'm on it. And he runs off.
Yeah.
What is Scarlet doing?
Yeah, I was just gonna have her. Well, I apparently have scoured this library up and down and found nothing somehow.
Yeah, the majority of the library is records of the various Thrycreen families and tribes.
I talked to my patron, that gave me nothing as well. So I guess she's gonna just exit the library with many books that she's still not gonna find useful, but, you know, not to give up, she still takes them. And she's probably gonna be on her way to the lab, I guess, because that's where everybody is trying to help, and that's the only thing she can do.
spot.
Like, I guess I'll be around and try to help and do this and that.
Yeah.
So, if
Knack-
you want to catch her on
yeah,
the way,
yeah.
you can.
Knack sees Okay, so Knack sees Scarlet, I guess, sauntering up to the lab.
Yeah.
And he gets an idea, and he rushes over to Scarlet.
She's carrying a bunch of books in one hand and like her staff in the other, and she's kind of in a bad mood, so like you can hear her staff going down every time she walks. She's just muttering shit to herself.
Yeah.
You know, she's about to enter the lab.
Knack is absent-mindedly wearing his heart on his sleeve. You can see he's like panicked.
Sweating, box sweat.
He's like, he's like, Scarlet, I need your help.
She like turns around suddenly. She's like, yes, what? What's the matter?
I feel like this. And he's pointing to all of him.
With all of his limbs.
Yeah.
It is not working out for me. I need to wear something more normal. And you're the most normal person I know.
She just looks at him for a second. You know, she looks mildly tired, and her hair is a little less colorful than it usually is. And her staff is vibrating weirdly, like the light is flickering. She's like, yes, well, you're right.
Duh.
Do you want to go shopping, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Like right now?
Yes.
Okay. She just drops all of the books in front of the lab, and she like taps her staff twice on the wall, and it flickers out. She's like, let's go.
Shopping.
Yeah.
Makeover.
So she's gonna
Makeover.
Sorry, we had to finish.
You're probably gonna walk around town until she finds whatever store sells whatever's closest to what she wears, which is always poet shirts and ruffles and capes and hats, you know, and gloves and way extra shit.
The whole time, Knack is like just rambling, and he's just like,
I need something that's just inconspicuous. Something that won't make me stand out amongst the people. Something low key.
You go to Bards and Nobles.
I'm
But he's also acting very suspicious and constantly like being horrible at keeping everything that's going on a secret.
I'm picturing you like describing this, and everybody walking past you has different shades of brown or black or gray tunics and like really just normal looking shit. And then you end up at this shop, and it's not in the normal
Bards and
marketplace
Nobles.
where you.
It's Bards and Nobles.
And you end up at the shop, and it's not in the normal marketplace where Brix did crime. It's closer to the docks, right? It's in this it's in this far corner of the city where it's a little less trafficked by the common people, if you will.
Okay. Wow.
And so this
sheeple. Wow.
I more mean upstanding citizens.
Yeah, only sketchy people go there, apparently.
Sweet.
I mean, this is still a nice establishment, but this particular part of town is trafficked normally by people who are not as nice. Still okay. It's bordering on the sketchier part of town.
Yeah.
And it's just filled with bright colors.
Yeah, everything on show is
And
like
the,
Dandelion from The Witcher 3.
Yeah, like lots of trim and swirls and different things. Like a lot
Ostrich feathers as far as the eye can see.
Exactly, like a lot of fur
Knack
and
just
feathers
looks at
and
all
shit.
like clothes worn by people as just normal clothes.
the
like,
same
even if it's
shit.
just super fancy. So he's like,
Yes, this is more like it.
That ought to make you look inconspicuous and normal.
Yes, inconspicuous.
While also
That's
looking good.
exactly what I need.
I'm so upset right now.
I love this.
As low key as possible.
Of course, but you'll still look good in case your girlfriend comes around.
Knack like nods.
Even better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Bards and Nobles it is then. Yeah. She like She opens the shop door just with her fucking staff. She like opens it up and enters.
Okay.
And now we're gonna do Pretty Woman, but like, yeah, but D&D edition, where we just go in and like She goes in and starts grabbing stuff. She's barely looking at anything. She's just grabbing everything.
You're
And-
greeted
Yeah.
by a very portly yet flamboyant tiefling.
Bastard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello. How can I help you?
She's not listening, so you answer. She's still picking stuff. Every once in a while, she like puts it in front of Knack to like size it, and then keeps going.
Yes, I'm looking to make a purchase here. I need something.
You're so sketchy. I love it.
I need something low key, but not too low key. I still want to look good for my girlfriend.
The shopkeeper.
No.
The shopkeeper cuts off Knack before he's finished talking, and like has a measuring tape and whips it out of his pocket and starts measuring up Knack at all angles. Is like, shh, hang on, I got this.
I would hope that when he takes out the measuring thing, it makes an audible whoosh.
Yeah.
Knack
Yeah.
is just standing
And
straight.
just, like with remarkable speed and grace is just like taking your measurements at like breakneck speed.
So professional.
Oh man, if Oswalt was here, he would just be like,
Wow. I want to be like that when I grow up.
Don't
He's just clenching his
me.
This is art.
Oh no.
How do the wind work in video games?
Yeah, and then kind of disappears into the back for a second and comes out with an additional pile of clothes next
Yeah.
to Scarlet's pile of clothes,
Yeah.
which
Wait.
are shockingly similar in style.
Scarlet grabs one of the shirts, which is like a dark purple shirt, and then the collar is lined with pearls, shining as fuck, like
Yep.
beautiful, really high grade pearls. 4 layers of ruffles on the sleeves, kind of like hers, and she's like, "This will do just fine, but I think you will need a cravat."
What's that?
That's the lacy thing. That
The
goes
tit curtains.
Yeah.
Tit curtains. Yeah.
Tit curtains?
Yeah, I will accept tit curtains too.
Yep.
Do you? She like turns to the tiefling. Do you have a nice
Do you have
cravat?
the tit
As you
curtains?
turn to the tiefling, already is holding out a cravat. Actually, 3 of them.
Perfect. The
in
one with
different colors.
She takes the one with the most lace on it.
Yeah, of course.
And now for the pants. All of these, they are nice. But do you have any tighter pants?
The tiefling shopkeep puts his hand to his chin for a moment, spins around, goes into the back, and comes out like a second later, holding out a pair of these amazingly slim pants. They're very long, and they are like bright blue with this gold pinstripe lining down them. And it's a very shimmery material.
Yeah. She grabs them and holds them next to the purple shirt, and she's like, Then she taps them once, and they become like really, really shiny white satin, but the rest doesn't change.
I'm trying to.
The tiefling is like, I think I might have a job for you.
I'm trying to
Are
find.
you interested in an employment opportunity?
Shut up. Perfect. Do you have hats?
Oh, this. You
Do I have hats?
Bring me your biggest hat.
Yes, people wear hats.
Yeah, he steps out from
That's
behind the
me.
counter, goes like around the corner of the shop, and just like in what looks like one swift movement, just like starts scooping hats off shelves and mannequins and things, and like comes back with them all in a perfect stack, all balanced on one hand.
Yeah.
He's like, here you go, all of my largest hats. They're all different colors. One of them is like bright pink with like a green inner lining in between things, and a
beautiful.
big fucking peacock feather sticking out of it.
Yes, I'll take your biggest hat.
Yeah. She grabs
that's the one.
the biggest bar hat.
That's the one.
Yeah, that one.
That's the one.
That is
And,
my biggest hat.
That's the biggest hat.
And she taps it again and produces a few more feathers on it and turns it purple instead of pink. Perfect.
I like how you brought this up. And
Still
then
with the green
left.
inner lining.
And then it was just like, we're
Still
just
with the
going to
green
make
lining.
this a thing.
Yeah.
We're just gonna make
Make this-
the worst.
Yeah.
We're going to make this a huge fucking thing.
I mean, listen, it's great. The story's
I love it.
Yeah.
It's more interesting than Oswalt being like, I'm working.
Doing science!
Yeah.
Hey, no, we just need some pantaloons for you. Bring me your puffiest pantaloons.
Can't forget pantaloons.
Hey.
The tiefling just kind of like reaches underneath the counter, lifts up this big rack of puffy ass pantaloons. Like it's one big bar that stretches across the entire width of the counter, and hanging from every bit of it is a different pair of puffy ass pantaloons.
Good
Yes,
God.
inconspicuous.
Each more puffier than the last.
Yeah.
She just grabs some really,
And from
really...
the left side to the right side, it gets puffier and puffier.
I'll blend in perfectly with these.
And on the near the
My
far right side, not quite the puffiest,
Yeah.
but like close to the
can't wait
puffiest, is a
till
pair
Brix
of
sees
bright purple pantaloons.
Perfect. Look at that golden lining. She just grabs them.
And near the bottom, dangling off where the cutoff is, just underneath the knee, it's dangling with beads and
Amazing.
different things.
This will do just fine. This will make your hips
totally
look
normal.
amazing.
Yes. Like a totally,
For your girlfriend.
Like a for my girlfriend.
Yes. These will make your hips look great for her.
Like a totally normal person.
Yes.
Just imagine a montage of Knack putting on clothes and then settling on this.
Shopkeep, can I have all of this in a pile? And please, can we pay now?
Of course, my darling. Of course.
I'll wear
Worry
it
not.
now.
Knack
Like-
says.
Oh, he'll just take it on. Thank you.
Oh, marvelous! Even better.
Go get
I don't
changed.
have to even waste your time and mine.
Oh, well.
I mean, he's got.
Wrapping everything up and giving it to you.
If you
can
say
take it as it is now.
If you say so.
I mean, he's got to put his old clothes somewhere. Like, at least give him
That's
the
up to
bag.
you. I'm not dealing with this. Considering you got all of the fanciest things,
Yeah.
it's gonna be 30 gold.
Okay. But that's -6.
Oh yeah, 'cause
That's
of the-
got you. We need the seed money. She gave you the seed
I thought you
money.
said to use that money to go buy clothes.
I didn't realize it was going to be 30 gold.
Well,
I thought
they
you were
got
getting
some
regular
bougie
shit that was
clothes.
going to be like 4
Okay,
gold.
I'll keep the seed money and I'll use 30 of
It-
my
you-
own
Yeah.
dollars.
No, no,
You're
no.
probably
you-
gonna bring it back.
Use the seed
anyways.
money. It's fucking fine. This can be a thing where she's
It's actually
like,
a lot easier.
That's not
for
what
me
you
to-
use seed money for.
yeah. No, I'm not.
Spent 30 gold on clothes.
I hope you do
With
realize
no
now that
armor
you're gonna
value.
look like a fucking clown. She's gonna make you use some of your own goddamn money.
Oh, yeah.
What do you? He looks great.
He looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah, for a clown.
Oh my god, rude.
He's gonna look like the wealthiest, fanciest clown.
As you make your purchase, the shopkeep hands you a little slip that entitles you to 1 gold off your next purchase because you spent over 20 gold.
Oh, look at that.
Do they sell beer and
Wow.
cigarettes there?
No.
Damn it!
Knack assumes that this is worth 1 gold anywhere and just puts it in his gold pouch.
Well, all right.
Yeah, once they exit the store, she's like, good luck with...
This like
And
clothing,
she like gestures a little, like, whatever this is.
this like clothing store where you guys went to is pretty much dead in the middle between like the north end of the city and the town hall. So it's right in between those two areas where it's like getting into the shadier part of town and the nice, well put together part of town.
Are we,
What's the plan?
is it time for schemes?
Is it time for schemes?
I think it's
Is it time for schemes?
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the lab, so you two do your thing.
Yeah.
Knack is very confident in his new outfit and he walks very, very proudly to the docks.
His
His hat falls off.
He bends over to pick it up. Everything is very
Everything rips.
swooshy.
Yeah.
no.
Oh, it doesn't.
No, it
rip.
fits
It's high
him great.
quality.
Yeah.
It's more comfortable than anything he's ever worn in his life.
It's like he's wearing nothing at all.
Nothing
Nothing
at
at
all.
all.
Stupid, sexy neck.
As you approach the docks, you can see Brix. She's found a spot where there's like a couple of large crates, and she pulls over a little smaller crate. So it's almost like she has like a backdrop and then like a little table, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she has a small blanket that she like throws over the smaller table to give it like a little bit of presence. And she takes off her cloak. And this is not like the special super cool Harry Potter invisible cloak, but the one that she's been wearing like since the beginning, the blue one. So when she takes it off, it actually comes off in one piece. And it's a large single sheet of material that has had two corners sewn together and then sewn down the middle. So it makes sort of like a little hood pocket.
Yeah.
And that's what her hood has been. And you can kind of see in all four corners of this big sheet of material are big metal grommets. And the sewing along the one side is done in this big, like, quick, haphazard, just quickly done sort of thing. So she, like, cuts that really quickly. Basically unfurls her cape like it's a big single sheet. And on the inside is a print. This big, large, sort of hand-painted design of a cat wearing Brix's clothes, but it's not Brix. And it says Claudia, the dancing calico, and she like pins it up on the crates.
Yeah.
And she's placing candles kind of around to light up the area and stuff.
All right, I think I've got everything. I've got the candles, I got the stage, and I got this thing.
And she's just like puttering around, getting all this shit together.
And you've got Knack.
Knack says, doing 2 finger snaps and staring at you with his new outfit.
Brix turns around and sees Knack, and she's just like,
wow,
What do you think?
that's a
Incognito.
that's a look. So when I said I needed you to blend in with the townies,
Right.
you know what? We're gonna roll with this. Okay, Knack, I need you to bring out your inner Knackter, and I need you to pretend that you are a rich noble. You're so super rich. Look at your cool clothes. Very rich.
But, Brix, I'm not rich.
Yeah, well, you are now. Just pretend. You know, like how when you pretended when you were talking to your girlfriend about owning a bar? And,
I didn't say I owned it. I said I wanted to start one.
yeah, I mean, details, really. What I'm gonna need you to do is, I'm gonna need you to just kind of hang out with this crowd and watch the performance. And then when I start asking for volunteers, I need you to be ready to be brought up to the front. Be prepared to give me money. I will be giving you more money. Do not run away with my money because I know where you live.
But
With
Brix,
me.
we're supposed to be playing with other people.
Yes, we will definitely be playing with other people. Everybody's gonna have a wonderful time. I need you to not fuck this up.
Can do, buddy. I mean, won't do. I mean, can't do. Wait.
Don't call me buddy. We are strangers now, and you are a rich baron. You're from some. You opened a series of restaurants where you sold a very successful brand of donkey sauce. You make really delicious food, and you travel around the world, going to other bars, and you're just, checking places out and like tasting their tasty food, and you're in town to try the famous foods here or whatever, and like leave your mark. And you're just down here checking out the colorful locals and what have you. This is the lie we're going with. Okay.
Yeah, right over there.
Foolproof.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna
We
check.
don't need to flesh this out. Nobody's going to be asking for your backstory.
Brix,
I assume.
tell me all about your backstory. I have no idea what you're talking about, but you are a genius. So I trust you.
I like the way you think. All right.
And so what's the foot traffic in this area?
The foot traffic, compared to yesterday, is a little bit more, and compared to the day before yesterday, is quite a bit more. So the longer that the town has been in a state of kind of lockdown, the more people have been sort of funneling towards this sketchier part of town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people are having less and less to, like, kind of hold on to. Considering this town is normally a place where people, like, show up and immediately leave.
Right.
Now that people are kind of locked down and people trying to come into town are being kind of shooed away, they're like, well, what the fuck? You know?
Yeah.
So there's more and more people gravitating towards the more seedy part of town. Just not that it's the, like, necessarily...
I've seen the good places. Now
bad.
let's check out the...
Well, it's more so a lack of options. There's not so much going on the up and up.
Let's see what's going on in the down and down.
Exactly. Let's see what's going on in the not so great parts of town.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that it's bad.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just not great. Okay, so you have your whole booth set up.
She's basically just trying to make like a little stage.
She doing anything initially to quote unquote draw Knack in?
Yeah. So she's got jingly bells that she's going to use while she's dancing to like make a lot of noise and like draw attention.
Yeah.
And hopefully that's when Knack will also come over.
Yes, Knack walks up.
Oh, yes. Quite nice, yes.
I love British Knack.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Spectacular performance.
What?
Something I've never seen before.
How strange, yes.
Knack looks around and nervously walks away
All right.
and tries to blend in with the crowd.
Where he's just like leaning on various things.
Leaning on people. Stop!
Hey, fuck off! Kicks him.
The fuck!
Oh boy.
So now that
Knack
Brix
takes
doesn't.
1 point of damage.
Oh no!
Oh!
I'm just kidding.
So now that Brix doesn't have like her big sort of heavier cape on anymore, she starts like shimmying around and it's making like jingly jangly noises because she's got like the big bell, but she also has like little bells on her paws and ankles that she's put on. And so like she starts like dancing around. So Brix has this thing called
Is it underperform?
Yes, there it is. It is perform and it's called cat dancy-dance. And it's basically like a little cat dance that she can do that she has learned from various places.
Roll a cat dancy-dance.
I will roll
We're
a cat
learning
For
dance.
effectiveness
Yeah.
of Dancy Dance.
I'm
We're
gonna
learning
grab
so many
every
things
single
about
one of
Brix.
my d20s
Ruh-roh.
to see how many people react to it.
Whoa.
You want more?
19 total.
The majority of the crowd is, and I do mean like a very good majority of it, is enthralled by your performance. 1 or 2 people are like, I don't really give a fuck.
They're not
And-
cat people.
Yeah,
they're dog people.
They,
Yeah.
they don't really care, and they just kind of they step away.
Knack
That's-
is looking very theatric
about
and he
it.
says,
My God, look at that cat dance. Marvelous.
Yeah, so Brix is like shimmying and shaking her paws and like wiggling her little butt and just dancing around and
With Knack's addition, a few more people are like, huh? What's so amazing about it? For the most part, I want to say at least like 50% of the people are like stopping to watch what's happening. Another 30% are kind of like glancing your way, and the remainder, they might double take towards your direction, but for the most part, they're just piecing out. But you have a good majority of the people
Nice.
that are paying attention.
cool. So yeah, Brix is dancing around. She's like, hup, hoo, ha. And then she does a little jump and jumps up on the little table that she set up and does a little twirl and hopefully puts out all the candles near her.
You flick around, and all of the candles go out, except for one that kind of like flickers weakly and becomes just a little ember that threatens to become out of flame again.
And then she just quickly like she does a little bow.
Very good.
Yay!
Knack just starts clapping aggressively.
Yeah.
Clap like half-heartedly. Knack is clapping wholeheartedly.
Whoa!
We missed her.
And so a few more people join in a little bit more.
Never in all my days as a rich baron owning restaurants with donkey sauce and traveling abroad have I seen anything like that before.
Thank you, random stranger.
Oh my god.
It would be so funny if someone was like, "Oh, you're donkey sauce Baron. I'm your biggest fan."
You have donkey sauce?
The Baron of
I
Donkey
have been
Sauce.
looking for donkey sauce everywhere.
Who says that?
Some guy.
No.
But he's like many people separated from you, so he doesn't
Fuck this
see
guy.
exactly who it was.
Hold on, I'm coming over
I
there.
need donkey sauce, please.
Wait there! And he starts going through the crowd.
You don't have donkey sauce. What are you gonna do?
He's like, wait there, I'm coming over there.
Hold on.
Take my hat off.
Get out! Stop! Get out of my way!
I move somewhere else.
Push him back.
The next, oh God, the next part of the next part of my performance is a wonderful magical card trick from beyond the stars, far beyond anywhere you can imagine.
And then she produces 3 little cards.
People in the crowd are like, "Ooh!"
And she takes off her little jangly bracelets because this requires sneakery. And she shows the 3 cards and she's like,
I have before you 2 black cards and 1 red card.
and then flips them back over and switches them around. And she's like, produce a black card and win nothing. And then she switches them around and she shows like the heart and she's like, produce a red card and everything is yours. And she starts switching them around and she's like, all I require is a small offering and double can come back to you. I need someone who believes in the power of the cards. Perhaps even maybe has the power of the cards in their heart. The heart of the cards.
Thank you.
I was waiting for the heart of the cards.
Usually
must-
steps up me.
And she's,
I will fight you.
no, get out of here, Kaiba. And she's like, I require you. And she points at Knack.
Oh, it's me, the Baron of Donkey Sauce. Yes.
Yes, the Baron of Donkey Sauce. Okay.
So she like motions for him to like come up closer, and I'm assuming he's not too far from the front.
No.
So yeah.
Knack
he's pretty much right
steps
there. I would
forward
say.
and sits down.
And she's like, please give the cards an offering, as she's like moving them around.
Yes, I have much gold, being as rich as I am.
And he reaches to his pouch and puts down 50 gold.
God damn.
Holy fuck!
Brix looks at it and she's like,
Oh, okay.
Knack rubs his hands together.
And Brix is like, that's a lot of gold there,
People in the crowd are like,
complete stranger. Oh, okay.
I'm
And-
quite confident.
she puts the cards like face up again so he can see where all the colors are, and then she flips them back over and she's like,
Watch carefully.
and she starts like switching them around, and she's going in this very fast paced, over almost feverish manner. It's got like a rhythm, like a tempo to it, you know.
Very quietly, Knack's like, Brix, that's too fast.
She's like, don't worry about it, buddy. I can't see anything. I'm panicking. I don't know what's happening.
I've lost it.
and then just like ha 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 ha, and then like puts her paws aside.
Pick a card.
Knack picks the card on the right.
Yeah, she flips it over and it has the red heart.
The cards favor you. You have won.
And she shakes her little back paws so they make janglies.
Oh.
And she's like,
people in the crowd cheer.
ooh.
That's That's not a chair.
Wow! Oh my god! I've won!
You sure have.
And she, like, rustles around in her bag, which is tucked underneath the little table, and she produces a bag of, like, 100 gold coins, and
She's like, here you go.
Knack takes it. Yeah, I like to imagine you're like holding on to
yeah,
it.
she's got, like, one little paw in his hand. She's like,
Take good care of it.
Yes, that was easy. Anyone could win money at this game.
It's not a game. Who else wishes to try their fate with the cards from beyond the stars?
I like to imagine Knack really thinks he's won that money. So he's like, I'll play again.
and she's like, seriously?
No.
No. I mean, you can if
That
you
would
want
be
to.
really funny. If Knack just sat there
They
and
have to
played every game
drag
and
him
won
out.
every time, and then he just keeps the money and insists that he won it.
Oh, Brix would be so pissed.
You'd be dead by morning.
Who else wishes to try the fate of the cards from beyond the stars?
All right, so another Thrycreen who is significantly more worn-looking than Knack.
Yeah.
In proper sailor garb, steps forward.
I would like to try.
Thank you. Well then, you know the rules?
Of course.
What
I've
is...
seen this game played many of time.
Have you?
One. I am known as Buddy Friend Slayer.
Buddy, friend slayer.
Buddy to all and friend to none. And I will take up your challenge. Small one.
Great. What's your offering?
Slaps down 50 gold pieces.
Damn it.
Wow, people are going all in.
Yeah.
I will win your game. A hefty bet.
Sorry.
All right, so
So how are we going to do this?
I was going to say roll a sleight of hand, and I will roll a sense motive.
And it's just number against number?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Hope he doesn't crit.
I got
No,
a
he
19
didn't.
plus 13, so that's a...
Oh, he critted,
30.
He critted?
but very poorly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so as Brix is shuffling around the cards, Buddy Friendslayer gets something in his eye, and he like starts scratching really fervently. And then when you're done, he's like,
I saw exactly what happened. It's fine.
and he points towards the left card very slowly and unsurely.
And she flips it over and it's black.
The fate of the cards, unfortunately, do not smile upon you, friend. Perhaps another day.
No. One more game. One more.
So
He
what is it?
slaps down another 50 gold.
Jesus Christ. These people dropping like
Buddy
$500
Friend
on the
Slayer will
fucking side
not
of the
lose
street.
to you, small one.
Nobody loses. People only give offerings to the cards so that they may smile upon someone else, namely me.
In that case, I will gain the offering of the cards.
All right.
Buddy Friend Slayer will beat this game.
That's a 30 total.
Okay. He has a sharper eye on what you're doing this time.
Okay.
Nothing fucks with him this time. But even so, he's unsure of what to pick. He points once again to the left card.
And she flips
This
it.
time, for sure, it is mine.
And she flips it over and it's black.
Oh no, the fate of the cards, no!
God damn it!
He just storms away without doing anything. He just leaves.
And she's like, oh, the cards are so unkind today. Why this man?
In the distance, you hear the cards are bullshit.
Buddy Friend Slayer will be back.
So as Buddy the Friend Slayer steps away from the crowd, there's a bit of a lull. People are murmuring amongst themselves, kind of like being like, well, I don't want to go. Do you want to go? I don't want to go. Until a large Goliath of a man steps forward, covered in tattoos and everything, is wearing all sorts of different trophies and things, has like necklaces of different fangs.
Is he Mr. T?
Yeah.
Close enough, yeah. As a large ornate jacket that is covered in different like badges and things.
God damn.
Steps forward
What am I doing in this game?
and proclaims himself as Alfie the Bleeder.
Wow.
That's fucked.
Hey, Alfie.
Hello, I'm Alfie the Bleeder, and I will partake of your game.
It's not a game.
It's way
I
of
will
life.
partake of your challenge then.
Okay, well, do you know the rules? What is your offering to the cards?
And she says this as she's like shuffling them around.
He puts down one very nice like ornate dagger.
Ooh, okay.
Well, I don't quite know what that would be, but you know, the cards work in mysterious ways. Ooh.
She picks it up and looks at it a little bit and puts it back down.
Like $50.
Play your cards, small one. While I have time in this town, I'd rather not waste it.
It's a 21 total.
Oh boy.
He sees through your game. He sees what you've done. And he points inevitably to the right card.
The one on the right, but also the correct one, I'm assuming.
Well,
based
I mean,
on his roll.
the thing is that the game is rigged. It's never
I
the
mean,
right
yeah,
card.
But
So,
So maybe you have
he
to roll
sees
a-
that you've done some shady shit. He knows what you've done. So he's keeping a close eye. He's making direct eye contact with you and pointing to the one that should
so
be
maybe
the right
you
one.
should give him this game and rope him into another one.
Allow me to jump in here and kind of shit in your cereal a little bit. So, hypothetically speaking, the game works through sleight of hand, and in shit like this, the reason why these games work is because there is no red card unless
Yeah.
she puts
Yeah.
it in.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you can't win. It's not that they...
No, I know he can't win.
Yeah.
I'm saying that he's calling her on her bullshit.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
That's why
Yeah.
I said maybe you should notice that this guy,
Yeah,
you know,
that's why you
and
do-
you should make him win one time.
He's making direct eye contact with you because he's like seen that you've done something. He hasn't seen exactly what, but he's seen which card should be
Right.
correct.
Right, yeah.
Maybe do one more sleight of hand and slip it back in and make him feel like he's won.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And then
Yeah.
coax him
Double
into
or
another
The
game.
thing I'm trying to do now is figure out what his like winnings are.
Yeah. Okay. So
You could roll an appraise and see.
I suppose
yeah.
she like gets it.
Yeah.
You know, she knows that he's like onto
Onto
this.
it, yeah.
So she flips over the card, and the card is red, and
She's like, wow, oh my goodness, look at that. The cards favor you. Oh, they smile upon you, good sir.
and she like jingles her little back legs.
Yeah.
And she takes the chunk of topaz, which she's already fucking sold and then stole back, and then and she puts it on the table, and she's like,
The cards smile upon you thusly.
He is unmoved and says again.
he wants to play again.
Of course.
Okay.
Double or nothing.
Yeah.
Well, unless he can prove how you are cheating
Yeah.
now. Honestly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At this point, he's either going to win more or show that you're cheating, and that is all a win to him. And that's where his mind's at. So he's just like sitting back on the box that he's sitting on, has his arms folded and his.
Well, if he's
25.
gonna go again, don't you have to up your? He can't just like give her. The
no,
same
he's
thing
putting in the
again.
topaz into
Oh,
the
okay.
Yeah.
pot again. Okay, 25.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's essentially matched that.
Okay.
So it's like even keel whether or not it's going to be.
So how are we gonna resolve this? Because there is no like tie
Maybe-
state.
I'm gonna-
It's like a
I'm-
win or a lose.
Maybe
I'm
Knack
gonna-
needs
I'm
to
gonna-
start a distraction.
Did I have a coin still? I was gonna flip a coin. Okay, so this time it's a pretty even keel. He's been Alfie the Bleeder has been keeping a keen eye on Brix's paws as she's shuffling all the cards around. call heads or tails.
Yeah. Heads.
Tails.
Once again, Alfie the Bleeder
I hate
sees
this.
through your nonsense.
Knack needs to start a distraction.
Or at least sees the fact that you're trying to pull the wool over his eyes. And after you're done shuffling the cards, makes eye contact with you and picks the middle card.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of can't. I don't want to get blood all over my stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm trying to think of what Knack should do to cause a distraction.
But I mean, I don't understand. I don't really think that he could prove that you were cheating.
No,
I
but
mean,
he could have
really
a
couldn't
he
prove
could
it.
have a vendetta against us.
I guess.
What should Knack do to start a distraction?
Whatever he feels like.
She sees that this guy, like, notices that she's doing some shady shit. She's like, oh, fuck. Flips over the card, and it's red. And she's like, yeah, wow, you won and stuff. And, like, jingles her back paws. And she takes out 2 silver rings that she has, again, stolen. And it's just like, yeah, the heart of the cards, smile upon you, and good stuff. Yay. Yep.
Alfie, without moving a whole lot, picks up one of the rings and holds it up and is sort of like inspecting it to make sure it's legit.
Mm-hmm.
And when he's satisfied, puts it back down, folds his arms again, and says, "Again."
Great.
And she, like, looks around, she sees Knack, and she, like, makes eye contact, and she's just like,
Knack bounces a little bit and nods.
Okay, here we go.
and she starts shuffling the cards.
Knack turns to the guy standing next to him and shouts in his face,
Hey! Get your hands off my donkey sauce!
"What?" and punches him in the face.
Roll a d20.
What's donkey?
I'm crazy!
What did you roll for sleight of hand, by the way?
I rolled a 19 total.
Yeah. I
Holy
mean,
shit.
you rolled just barely better than he did, so...
Oh, good.
I got a 19.
Damn! You punched teeth out of his
I really
mouth.
clobbered
Yeah.
that motherfucker.
With which arm
passes
did
out.
you hit him?
I guess
Not
the
my metal arm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
What do you want to kill somebody?
Knack's not gonna fucking
Yeah,
murder
roll
a
damage.
random person on the street.
I guess just a
It's,
d4, yeah?
I was gonna say it's unarmed, so that's a D4.
It's a D6.
Oh, is
because-
it?
Well, but hold on.
Oh, I'm
he-
not using my claws. I
yeah,
guess.
he's pulling his punch as well, I'm assuming. So a D4 would be fine.
Yeah.
D4. Yeah. Knack don't want to.
You're not doing
guy.
lethal damage.
No.
Just doing concussive damage.
I
Holy
still did
fucking
six
Jesus.
non-lethal damage.
Alright, so you turn to somebody else in the crowd, you scream, and club a guy, and he just goes down. He's just...
I like the idea of him hitting the ground limp and sliding on his cheek.
Yeah, he's like... like he's
Oh
just
my
out.
god!
I was hoping that would... go somewhere.
People in the crowd are freaking out. They're like, "What the fuck just happened? Oh my god!
I turn to
Donkey
the.
sauce? What the
I
hell
turn
is
to
that?"
him and I say,
Don't fuck with me! I'm crazy!
People kind of like back away a little bit. Alfie the Bleeder, having already like lost track of what Brix was doing and being distracted by Knack's outburst, has no idea. Has not been keeping track of Brix's cards at all,
Yeah,
and just kind of picks one at random.
and she flips it over, and she's
Yeah.
black, and it's black, and she's like,
Oh no, fate is bad or whatever. Bye.
"That's all the time we have for today."
That's it. That's it. The fate's
Alfie,
done
like-
for you.
and she like scoots everything into her bag.
Alfie tries to like look tough, but is clearly visible. There's like tears welling up in his eyes a little bit. He's like,
Should have walked away on that heater, bro.
Those rings were very nice.
I'm assuming that dagger was important to him.
It's fine.
and he just gets up and leaves, like really quickly, like power walks through the crowd.
Sick.
While that one dude's just still unconscious on the
Yes.
docks.
Yeah, he actually steps on him.
With
Oh
blood pooling where his head landed.
No.
no! He's
No,
not
he's not dying. He's just very unconscious.
He's concussed.
Yeah. with that one punch, Knack did literally more than half his health.
Oh!
So
Whoa.
he's
You bloodied
immediately
a dude.
unconscious.
Brain damage.
He's a fucking peasant. They have
Yeah.
like 4 HP.
Yeah. So he's out
Well,
for like at least the next few hours.
nobody's
Nobody's helping him.
Nobody cares. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
just there.
Yeah, Brix is just like, all right, the show's over. That's it. No more fate. Goodbye.
Within like half a minute, Alfie is completely gone from view of anybody. He's just totally out.
Oh, are we gonna see this motherfucker again?
Definitely.
Alfie
Yeah.
the Bleeder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't
gonna
forget
get-
The
Battle
game
on
can't
us.
work with him.
Alfie
don't
the
forget
bitch.
Buddy
Better
the
stay
Friend
away.
Slayer.
Buddy the friend.
Buddy can't come back. He was very profitable.
Yeah, so Brix is just like taking her whole setup down, and she quickly like stitches the cloak back together to make the little hood shape, and she puts it back around her neck.
Sick.
There's a little ribbon that is what the bell is on that she uses basically to tie this around her neck.
Aw.
And the first time that she had her whole like setup done, someone else tied it for her, so the bow is in the back. But when she does it herself, the bow's tied in the front. Yeah,
Aw. I like that.
yeah,
She got a little bow
Cute.
now.
yeah. Well,
In the front.
yeah.
So where does Knack and Brix haul ass to?
Before Knack fucks off, he kneels down to the guy and puts his hand on him.
And heals him?
And heals him. And then slips him the 6 gold and seed
God damn
money.
it.
You made like 100 gold or
Speaking
more.
of which, give me back my 100 gold.
But I won that money.
No, you didn't, Knack. I let you win that money. Give me the money back.
You what? I thought,
Are we cheating people?
oh, that's what that was about.
Yes, your clothes are very lovely. Can
Where's
I please?
this discussion happening, by the way?
Yeah, this is happening while Knack is like kneeling over
This-
the
oh
guy
my
and
God,
healing him, and
right,
Brix
yeah.
is like,
Give me my money back.
and he's like, I'm trying to heal this guy. And it's like,
Yeah, great. Give me the money.
Knack
Left the
tosses
scene
you.
of the crime.
Knack tosses you the bag of gold.
yeah, and she catches it, and she
As
just like
as
spills it out.
Knack heals the random guy, he's like, "Where am I? What happened?"
Some asshole punched you.
We don't know what it was, but damn.
Somebody,
Yeah.
He was handsome as fuck, and
Yeah.
he punched you.
And probably very good at karate.
Handsome and strong.
He was really
really
good looking
admire-
and like crazy strong.
a very well-dressed man knocked you out.
I seem to remember like a lot of purple.
Here, you dropped this.
And Knack gives him the 6 gold from...
I don't remember having gold.
Well, I don't see anybody else here who wants it.
He like takes it and puts it in his coat pocket and begins walking away. He's still a little bit woozy as he like gets very far away from you,
He just
and you
falls
turn
over.
around. You kind of just hear like,
Oh,
yeah.
my brains.
Why does my jaw hurt so much?
I feel like my like carapace is.
I think I swallowed some teeth.
And scene.
Yeah.
Where do you
Alright, let's
guys
take a break.
retreat to?
I guess we retreat back to the pub.
Yeah.
Like we
Anthill?
skedaddle back. Yeah.
To have a celebratory drink.
Sick.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the end of another episode of Stumble Quest. The theme is Struttin by Louie Zong. The music from that fun little audio bit earlier is Morning Mood by Greg? Yeah, one of those two. Grieg. All the other music is provided by Kevin McLeod of Incompetech.com. The show comes out every other Wednesday, so we'll see you in 2 weeks. If you want to see what we're up to on Twitter, check us out at StumbleQuest. That's right, we finally got it changed. Oh my god. And if you're looking for a fun place to hang out on the internet, join our Discord. It's full of wonderful people. We do fun things. We do listening parties. It's great. I recommend it. Link is in the description. If you want to learn more about the show, the world it takes place in, and the people who make it, check out our website at stumblequest.com. Thank you very much. If you feel so inclined to leave a review and share it with your friends, we appreciate it a lot. It helps us out a ton. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the episode. I had a good time making the fun little bit earlier with the audio stuff. My friends telling me to edit stuff and not, I don't know if they thought I would actually do it, but I did it. And here we are. It's in the thing. Get dunked on, friends. All right, we will see you in 2 weeks. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.